Hey guys, the Adeleke family are landing in Miami, Florida ahead of David and CHIOMA'S wedding this weekend. However, before we get into that, let's take a look at how DAVIDO's concert in Washington, D.C. went down.
Y'all know y'all need some mouthwash.
So guys, this was backstage, David and a fan. The way David tends to stay away from women, like sometimes like he just loves to respect himself. That's one of my favorite things about him. David is one singer, one of the very few singers that has never had like any sexual assault drama, and I love that. And then one thing I love about David's concerts is the food. I love how he cares for his staff, and I love that he always gets a Nigerian based in whatever country he's in or state to prepare Naija delicacies regardless.
Cinématographe. Bon, là, Gawon. Omoshama. Boba Begasi wa kolu. Ojola Jaida.
So that was Israel's voice you heard in the background, hailing his Oga. I just hope that this concert was the last David would have before his wedding. I mean, the man needs to rest so he would look refreshed on his big day this weekend. I mean, David is incredibly hard working. I would never get tired of saying this, because yesterday I was having a conversation with someone and the person was like, rich people's children are always useless, and I said to her, that is a myth. That is what Nollywood made people believe. I can tell you that a lot of people from rich homes are successful. A lot of times they don't even tell the part of their parents, and I guess that's why people don't really get to know them. They tend to forge their own paths. They want to do their own thing. Some of them even go as far as dropping their famous family names to answer maybe their father's first name, just to avoid being linked. Because there's this thing about people that, for example, like Fowles, when Fowles started singing, Fowles made very conscious effort not to tell the world his father was the famous Falano, S-A-N. Until people got to know him as a person, he wanted people to appreciate his craft. Because I just think Nigerians do that. The moment they know you're from a wealthy home, they would hardly take you serious. Because others, I beg you, Papa get money, now Papa money. David even go through that. Up till now, people will be like, it's his father's money. But I can tell you for sure that David's success in the music industry has 90%, or okay, let me say 70% to do with how hardworking he is. We've had a lot of rich kids who didn't succeed in the music industry. Like, what's the name of this guy? Lax, the guy that Wizkid signed. He's a good singer, but unfortunately, he did not make it through. We have Chief Razak Okoye's son, who is upcoming, and for now he hasn't blown. He's still young, he could blow tomorrow. But then if it's all about the money, these people's parents you cannot force people to love your music if your music isn't worth listening to. So we are super excited about David's tour, but we are more excited about David's upcoming wedding. I really cannot wait to see more of CHIOMA on Saturday, because CHIOMA is someone that is very quiet. She's on the private side. So when we see her, it's as if, oh my God, the moon came in the afternoon. So as always, the energy was right, the crowd was excited, and of course David brought his A game. So in my last vlog, I asked about expectations from David's wedding, and somebody said she has no expectations because David has a way of blowing our minds. To be very honest, I agree completely. With David and Chioma, you never can tell. In fact, with ADELEKE, I am thinking, what do you think he's going to give to her? In fact, I don't know what he's going to give to her, because it's as if he has given her all that can be given. Yeah, she has it all.
Are you ready? Let's go.
Nostalgic. For a moment, I thought Michael Jackson was alive. So guys, in the next 1 to 2 minutes, I will take a little break and take you back to Boston. Boston was amazing. Good vibes, food, name them. So you can tell that this was David's last song last night in Washington, D.C. So guys, I just remember that I haven't shown you David's family traveling to Miami in their private jet yet. So I may not include the Boston concert in this particular vlog. So we have David and his staff here. To be very honest, what does this thing they are holding mean? People should tell me. So here we have CHIOMA'S best friend, Naomi. She is currently in DC. Another thing I love about David is how well he treats CHIOMA'S friends. He's so kind to them. At his concerts, they usually have like access to the backstage, you know, like you can tell that he's friends with CHIOMA, and whatever makes her happy, he's good. You will definitely agree with me that David and Omale cooked with this song. This song is gonna reign for a very long time. So with the concert done and dusted, we have David, Chioma, Naomi at the after party having a good time. David needs to tell us where he gets his strength from, because the way he goes from stage to partying, the after party was hosted by Mattel. I love how Mattel looks out for David. I mean, he carries the brand on his head like he's a shareholder in that company. I need to know if David, because the way he carries this brand, there is no Nigerian musician that promotes a brand as David promotes Mattel. So guys, earlier in the beginning of the vlog, I told you the ADELEKEs were arriving in Miami, Florida for David's wedding. Let's see that. So this is David's elder brother, Adewale, popularly known as Chairman. We have him here. You know, one thing about the ADELEKEs is they support each other when it comes to events. They will go across the world. I remember the first time David performed at the O2, the entire ADELEKE family, including his father, showed up to show support. That's one of my favorite things about that family, the unity that exists among them. And I love that David got married to a woman who is family oriented, so we're pretty sure that they will remain tight.
Busted! Stealing all the beauty babies from the toilet. Y'all know y'all need some mouthwash.
So this is the ADELEKE of his private jet. This private jet island is one of the biggest. The seating capacity is quite a lot. So that was Chairman's baby you saw there and her auntie, and here we have David's daughter Haley. I want to give roses to this baby's mother, Amanda. I mean, she is not on this trip, but she entrusted her daughter to the ADELEKE family on this trip to be at David's wedding. I know a certain baby mama that will never. That one, her pain is forever. She was even upset that somebody said her daughter looked like her father. I mean, who gets angry when someone says, oh, your child looks like her father? That girl, her pepe body no be here. I'm praying for Amanda. I really do pray she finds love, because she's an amazing person. She's one person who has never been in any form of social media war with David. She respects the fact that he's married. She's never thrown shade at anybody. Her daughter is so sweet and filled with love. I don't know how she's doing it, but I really do pray that God gives her the man of her dreams if she desires marriage. I love that she has chosen to place the mental health of her daughter's happiness, and most importantly, she has chosen to let her daughter bond with her cousins. Not the other one where they act like say her pikin na diamond crusted. Like I always say, they are just lucky that the ADELEKE family, maybe they love children or they don't like their this kind girl. That to leave am with that pikin, may she stay with Sam. Now she could still tire, say baby una con carry, no be me, no be momo the pikin be this. But then the ADELEKEs are very kind, they are very civil. They are just, that family is a correct family. You know, it's the type of family you get married into or you're associated with, and you know that they, aside, I don't even know if I should say it has to do with being God-fearing, or they're just human. Even David's father himself is an amazing, that is, every time I remember that text message he exchanged with the baby mama, most senior baby mama, I used to be like, God, so a billionaire can be this humble. If he wanted, he would have used his resources to intimidate that lady, but he was very civil, very courteous. Anyway, let's not go into that, guys. For now, like I said, we're so excited about the wedding. Really cannot wait to see more. And maybe next on this vlog will be the Boston concert, because this week is for DAVIDO, David, Chioma, all things DAVIDO. We are super excited over here, and we'll be serving you hot as it happen.
This
game is way too hard. Let's play that. Play this one.
Busted! Stealing all the goodies from the toilet. Y'all know y'all need some mouthwash.
Hehehehe